Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, 6A baseball, Mount Hood Conference baseball from Walker Stadium in Lentz Park, and it's a big matchup. It is the Central Catholic Rams and the Clackamas Cavaliers. These two teams met last night, and that was a 5-4 win for the Cavaliers. So we're just about ready to get this game underway. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Dave Hall. Our crew tonight, Alva Myers, our director, Ryan Johnson, our producer. Rams are 6-5 on the season. That game last night was the first Mount Hood Conference game for both these teams, so the Rams are 0-1. Clackamas Cavaliers, they are 8-2 on the season and 1-0 now in the Mount Hood Conference. On the mound for the Central Catholic Rams, this is number 1, Jesse Palafox. Off to a good start this year, the right-hander. Anzalotti at catcher, Doherty at first base, Rice at second base, Fergiaro at shortstop, Howlett at third base. The outfielders across from left to right, Yoder, Galen, and Letier. And this will be the first hitter for Clackamas. This is the catcher, Trevor Wilson. Steps into the box, right-handed hitter, facing Palafox. His first pitch will be on the way here in just a second and will be underway. Great facility here at Walker Stadium. Palafox sets the pitch. Inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, just underway. Jesse Palafox, the pitcher, to Wilson. There's a strike right down the middle. Even the count up at 1-1. Exciting game last night, 5-4 win for the Cavaliers. That pitch caught the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Palafox. There's a ball hit deep to left field. Left fielder back underneath it and comes up with the catch. Duncan Yoder with the catch there, 1 away. The hitter now, number 5, the center fielder. This is a name you'll recognize. This is Jackson Jaha, John Jaha's son. Playing center field. Pitched last night. Palafox inside and low. Ball 1. Outfielders are deep. There's ball sliced foul into the netting. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a ball, that's foul. Right down the first base line. Lots of chatter coming from the Rams dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson Jaha, number 5. Palafox sets. And a foul tip into the glove, a strikeout. So Jaha strikes out, 2 down. Number 2, this is the shortstop, Garrett Strube.
I'm on the street. Just ready?
Strube in the box. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out. Palafoxes look sharp to start. Got Jaha on that pitch. And there's a strike right down the middle. Keeping that ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Palafox sets, delivers. There's the ball, hit to right field, deep. Back, and just prior to the warning track. With the catch that time, that was Armand Latier. I got it, okay. Latier, 3 away. Fly out to 9. 3 up, 3 down, perfect inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of a half inning, it is Clackamas nothing, and Central Catholic coming to bat. Due up for the Rams. The leadoff hitter will be Thomas Ferragiaro, then Cade Galen, and Jaden Howlett. And they will be facing the pitcher for Clackamas. Today it is number 4, Mo Myers. Myers, the left-hander. Defensively for Clackamas, I'll set it for you. Wilson at catcher, Rademacher at first base, McClanahan at second base, Strub at shortstop, Holm at third base. Across the outfield, it's Brady, Jaha, and Stevens. Crisp night for baseball tonight, but at least it's dry. And stepping into the box, Thomas Ferragiaro. He is the shortstop. And a really good fielding shortstop at that. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. We'll be bringing you Rams baseball and softball. We'll have a softball game next Thursday night. There's a ball hit to center field. Jaha moves in, calling for it, and drifts all the way over into right. Come up with the catch. Second pitch. First out. Fly out to 8. Cade Galen now the center fielder for the Rams, number 5. Left-handed hitter. Inside, ball 1. There's the ball fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, slow changeup that time. Down the middle for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Myers sets. That ball fouled back. Second foul back here over the nets. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the ball hit sharply down to first, fielded up with the ball and over to the bag. Rademacher, second out. Ground out to 3, unassisted. And this is the number 3 hitter, number 11, Jaden Howlett. Howlett, the third baseman. Left-handed hitter also. There's the ball popped up down the first baseline. Second baseman comes over and gets that ball. Third out. Pop out to 4. Perfect inning for both sides. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. At the end of one, it is Clackamas nothing, Central Catholic nothing. Due up for Clackamas here in the second inning. It'll be the cleanup hitter, Nick Holm, then the pitcher, Mo Myers, and the first baseman, Jason Rademacher. Jesse Palafax on the mound, warm-up pitches. Top of the second, no score. No base runners for either team at the end of one. Behind the plate for the Rams, that's Luke Ancelotti. If you've been watching any Major League Baseball over the last couple of days, you'll see the new invention that they've come up with where the catcher can signal the pitcher with what pitch to come by pushing a little button, and a little speaker goes off in the pitcher's hat. Not all teams have adopted that, but the majority of them have. It's designed to speed the game up. Nick Holm, right-handed hitter, facing the right-hander Palafox. High, ball one. There's a strike, even the count up at 1-1. The other big change in Major League Baseball, now the DH in both leagues. 1-1. Palafox sets, delivers way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball low inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a sharp ground ball. Third baseman went by him. Shortstop Ferraggiaro fielded over to first for the out. Pole blocked me right here. I didn't see it. Okay, 1 away. Ground out, 5-3. 6-3. Okay, still no base runners. Mo Myers, the pitcher. Number 4. Right-handed hitter. Lines the ball. Going to drop for a base hit in front of the center fielder. First base runner of the game. Runner on first, 1 out. Jason Rademacher coming to the plate. He's the first baseman, number 23, another right-handed hitter. Infield at double play depth. Throw over to first, runner back. Myers gets a lead. Palafox set. There's the pitch, and that ball foul down the left field line. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. Top of the second. All right, we picked up some fans now. We got fans for both teams. No balls, 1 strike. Palafox set. There's a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. That ball just outside. Even the count, or I'm sorry, 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Halifax looks over at first base. Myers a little bit closer to the bag. There's a ball, foul. Foul down the left field line. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rademacher steps back in the box. Halifax set. And a foul tip and a strikeout. Second out. Halifax gets Rademacher. The number 7 hitter, number 21, Ashton McClanathan. He's the second baseman. Right-hander. There's another throw over to first, and Myers gets back. He had a pretty good sized lead the first pitch that he was down there at first, and now he's shortened it a bit. There's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out.
I need the car back eventually. Shane's stuff is in top. His ski stuff is in the box.
There's the pitch, high. Ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up in the box.
Great to be watching baseball. Great to have live baseball and have fans in the stands. Set for Halifax. Delivers. There's a strike. Curveball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Can you wait till Jim comes?
That pitch outside. Runner's caught. And the catcher dropped the ball. Runner got about halfway and stopped. And the catcher had dropped the ball and he went the rest of the way. So a stolen base. Three balls, 1 strike on McClanathan. The pitch. There's the ball. And straight up the middle. Here comes the throw from center field. It's going to be offline. Back down to first. Gets by the first baseman, and McClanathan will go back. So line to center field. The throw came home. It was offline. The runner scored. That's Myers. That's our first run of the game. McClanathan gets a single and an RBI. So 1 run in, runner down at first, 2 out. This is Caden Stevens. He's the right fielder. He lays down a bunt, and that'll go foul. The delivery. There's the ball. Another ball hit the center field and gets by the center fielder. This is going to be trouble. This is going to get at least 1 run in. Here comes the throw. Nope. quick throw in by the center fielder, and the runner came about 10 feet down the line and then decided to go back. We have to score that. What is that? Single and an error? Okay, we'll score that a single and an error. That's a third base hit of this inning. That's McClanathan down to third now. Stevens goes to second on the error. Top of the second, 1 run in, 2 runners down at third and second. The hitter is Jake Brady. Brady, the left fielder, left-handed hitter. Halifax sets. The pitch. Ball 1, low. Chance for a couple of RBIs for Brady. Jake, left-handed hitter. 2 hard hit balls to center field. Got that run. High and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. McClanathan gets a lead at third base. Stevens at second. And that's low. 3-0. Got room to put him down at first base, but then the bases will be loaded. And we'd move back to the top of the order. There's a strike. Batter taken all the way, 3-1. Outfield is in. There's the ball popped up. Shortstop coming in and fields that. Ferragero fields that, the third out. So 4 Clackamas, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. At the end of an inning and a half, it is Clackamas 1, Central Catholic nothing. Do it for the Rams, it'll be the number 4 hitter, Luke Ancelotti, followed by Armand Latier, and then Jesse Palafox. Mo Myers on the mound for Clackamas. Helped himself out. He scored the only run so far in this game. Stole a base and then scored a run. So coming up for Central Catholic, it'll be the catcher, Luke Ancelotti. Ancelotti, the right-handed hitter, steps into the box. First pitch high and outside, ball 1. Second pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss. Pitch was a little outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way outside. I think Myers wanted to see if Ancelotti would chase one that far out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, and that's Myers' first strikeout of the game. Retired 4 straight hitters. This is Armand Latier, the right fielder. One out here in the bottom of the second. 1-0, Clackamas leads. Pitch just outside. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the ball. Fair down the left field line. Is Latier going to try for 2? No, he's going to go back. He'll take a single. First base runner for the Rams here in bottom of the second. Armand Latier with a single. This will bring up Jesse Palafox, the pitcher. Right-handed hitter steps in the box. Latier at first, Palafox in the box. 1 out. There's a strike, cut the outside corner. That ball popped up, high pop up, shortstop underneath it. And there's the catch, second out. Struby with the catch. This will bring up Niall Doherty, number 22, the first baseman. Doherty, right-handed hitter, facing the left-hander, Myers. The pitch, inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, even the count up at 1-1. That last pitch the Palafox hit that popped up was way up in the air. Here's the pitch. There's another ball hit high up in the air. This one toward the center field. Jaha underneath it, comes up with the catch, and that's the third out. So for the Rams, no runs, 1 hit, the single by Armand Latier, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, our score, Clackamas 1, Central Catholic nothing. And for the Cavaliers, we'll go back to the top of the order. Trevor Wilson, Jackson Jaha, and Garrett Strube. Palafox has 2 strikeouts here. Myers has 1. Next week, Thursday, we'll be bringing you at 3:45 is the start time, and that'll be the Central Catholic Rams girls softball, and they will play Nelson. All right, again, back to the top of the order, number 16, Trevor Wilson, the catcher. Flied out to left field in the first inning. Inside, ball 1. There's a pitch, strike right down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Clackamas left runners at second and third last inning. That's outside. 3-1 the count. Had not have a walk so far in this game. 3-1 the count on Wilson. Swing and a miss. Count goes full, 3-2. And there's a slow overhand curve and missed the strike zone. There is our first walk of the game. So Clackamas starts off the top of the third with a walk, a base runner, nobody out. This brings up Jaha. I mentioned earlier Halifax had 2 strikeouts. He got Jackson Jaha in the first. Throw over to first, and Wilson gets back. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike on Jackson Jaha. Jaha, the center fielder. Another quick throw over to first base. Jaw sharp, liner down, third baseline foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, nobody out. Jaha at the plate. Halifax, swing and a miss. He's got Jackson Jaha now twice. So 3 strikeouts now for Halifax. Jackson Jaha twice. This is Garrett Struby. Struby the shortstop. He flied out to right field in the first inning. There goes the runner. There's a sharp hit ball. Shortstop was breaking towards second base, and the ball went right where he had been standing for a base hit. So a single for Struby. Ball goes into center field. Trevor Wilson advances to third base, so now runners at the corners with 1 out. Nick Holm is up. He grounded out, shortstop to first in the second inning. We're in the top of the third, 1-0 Clackamas, but trouble now. Runners at the corners with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Rams looking for the double play ball. That ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Holm, slow overhand curve. 2 balls, 1 strike. Halifax looking to get out of trouble here. Oh, inside. 3-1. Foul ball. The count is full now, 3-2. Top of the third, Clackamas leads 1-0. The pitch, there goes the runner, and did that hit the batter in the back? I thought it did. It hit the batter. The runner was breaking towards second, so I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and then I saw the batter kind of lean forward a little bit. So a hit batsman, that will advance Struby to second base. Home, hit by the pitcher. But that loads the bases up. Head coach Justin Barkas out to the mound. He wants to talk to the pitcher and he wants to talk to everybody. What are we going to do if a ball's hit to you? Bases loaded. 1 out. Top of the third. Clackamas leads 1-0. Runners headed back to their base. Fielders back to their positions. And this is the pitcher, Mo Myers, at the plate. He singled in the second inning, stole a base and scored a run. So far the only run of the game. The pitch, strike, caught the outside corner. Nice pitch by Palafox. Jesse looking at everybody carefully. No balls, 1 strike. High and inside, even the count up, 1-1. There's a ball hit down the left field line, and that is foul, just foul. Looked like that was going to be trouble. Could have scored at least a couple of runs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Top of the third, 1-0 Cavaliers. There's the ball popped up out towards right field and dropped. It's going to score a run and everybody's going to move up 1. Right between the second baseman and the right fielder. Second baseman was out there, tried to get a glove on the ball, but it dropped. Base hit, base hit. So Wilson scores. Struby moves up to third base. Holmes up to second base. And Myers with a base hit, a single. That's his second single of the game. He's 2 for 2. This brings up the first baseman, Jason Rademacher. Palafox got him on a strikeout in the second inning. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The sacks are packed. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. And time called. Batter steps out of the box. Jason Rademacher, the first baseman. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And that pitch low and away. Ball 3, got no place to put Rademacher. And that ball inside, a walk. It's an RBI for Rademacher, and everybody moves up one more. Strube comes home. Myers goes down to third. I'm sorry, Holmes down to third, Myers down to second, Rademacher to first. So bases still loaded. This is Ashton McClanahan, the second baseman. He singled last inning. There's a strike, the outside corner. The score now 3-0. Holm down to third, Meyer down at second, Rademacher down to first. At the plate, McClanahan. There's a ball hit. That's going to drop for a base hit. It'll score at least 1. Here comes 2 runners. Here comes the throw. Cut off by the first baseman. 2 runners score. Holmes scored. Meyer scored. Down to second base goes Rademacher. And McClanahan with another single. He's down to first and he gets 2 RBIs. In fact, of the 5 runs Clackamas has now, McClanahan has knocked in 3 of them. Runners at second and third. Puts the bat down to a bunt, misses it. A strike. Runners on second and third, 1 out. 5-1 our score now. Slow. Overhand. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 1-2. Palafox needs a strikeout right here. Or a double play ball. Outside. Even the count up 2-2. So far this inning, 4 runs on 3 hits. Couple of walks. Foul tip. Count stays at 2-2. Caden Stevens at the plate. There's a ball hit to the shortstop. See if we can get 2. There's 1. Throw over to first. And let's see what the call is. Safe at first. Rademacher moves down to third base. McClanathan is out at second on the force. And Stevens now down at first base on the fielder's choice. This is Jake Brady, the number 9 hitter. One ball, no strikes. This is the number 9 hitter and also the number 9 hitter in this inning. There's a ball popped up center fielder underneath it and the catch. Galen with the catch there. That's the third out. So let's see, for this inning, 4. Clackamas Cavaliers, that's 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base at the top of the third here. 4 runs for the Cavaliers, and our score, Clackamas 5, Central Catholic nothing, and coming up in the bottom of the third. Rams will send up to the plate Duncan Yoder, Aiden Rice, and Thomas Ferragiaro. Big inning that time for the Cavaliers. McClanathan with 2 more RBIs. He has 3 in the game. Wilson scored a run. Struby scored a run. Holmes scored a run. Meyer scored his second run of the game. He's got 2 singles. Duncan Yoder due up. Yoder, the left fielder, number 21. Last night these two teams played. It was a 5-4 win for Clackamas. Their first Mount Hood Conference win. Rams' first conference loss. Fouled into the net. Cavs are 8-2 on the season. Rams are 6-5. Oh, that pitch got away and way high and outside. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is the number 8 hitter, the left fielder. There's the pitch. Another ball fouled back into the net. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for Mo Myers. The number 9 hitter, number 4, Aiden Rice. He's the second baseman. Fouled that one back behind first base. Slow and curveball outside, 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-1. One and one. Let's see. There's a pitch outside. Now it's 2-1. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Count goes full, 3-2. And that ball, that'll be down the right, or yes, down the right field line, foul. Cavs 5 runs on 6 hits. Rams no runs on 1 hit. That hit was a single by Armand Latier. Here's a ball hit between center and right. That's going to go down. Jaha fields it quickly and cuts off that runner getting down to second base. So Rice with the single. Second base hit of the game for the Rams. Now we'll go back to the top of the order. Thomas Ferraggiaro, the shortstop. He flied out to center in the first. Only the second base runner of the game there for the Rams. Here's the pitch. Ferraggiaro outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. There's a ball hit in the left field, and runner will move up. Rice moves up to second. Back-to-back base hits. Ferraggiaro down at first. 1 out. Cade Galen up at the plate. He grounded out to first base unassisted in the first. Galen, the center fielder. Wilson goes out and talks to Myers on the mound. Myers looks around, sees those runners down at second and down at first. Galen, the left-handed hitter. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Throw over to first. Runner back. Popped up, it's coming back here. All right, behind the plate. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And just tied. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jaden Howlett on deck. And that pitch outside, 3-1. Myers in danger of getting the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it hit. It hit Howlett in the back. I'm sorry, Galen in the back. Hit Galen in the back. He's down at first. So that moves Rice up to third base. Ferraggiaro up to second. Galen down at first. Bases are loaded. Jaden Howlett at the plate. He popped out to the second baseman in the first inning, but bases are full. Rams looking to get some of that lead back. They trail 5-0. The pitch. There's a slow curveball, cut the outside corner. The ball's 1 strike. Luke Ancelotti on deck. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are full, everybody gets a lead. Myers pitches, that ball fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the third, Rams trail 5-0. Here's the pitch. There's a pop-up. Shortstop underneath it. And everybody's going to stand on their base. Second out of the inning. First time around, Howlett popped out to second baseman. This time pops out to the shortstop. Luke Ancelotti up. He struck out in the third. Outside, ball 1. Ancelotti set, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Myers sets, delivers. That ball outside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out, bases loaded. Luke Ancelotti at the plate, the pitch, and outside, ball 3. Ancelotti be taking here all the way. Nope, got the sign to go hit. Let's see. Outside, and he walks and gets an RBI. So Rice scores. Ferraggiaro moves down to third. Cade Galen moves down to second. And Ancelotti down to first with the base on balls. And now it's 5-1. Rams up on the board. Armand Latier, the right fielder, he got a hit last time in the second inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike on Latier. That's way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball hit sharply to the shortstop. He's going to go over to first on the throw and in time. Latier grounds out, 6-3. So that inning for the Rams, 1 run, 2 hits.
Hey, Brandon. How's it going? How are you?
1 run, 2 hits, 3 men left on base. Our score at the end of 3. Our score at the end of 3, it is Clackamas 5, Central Catholic 1. I was just looking down at the scoreboard, and it shows those as being in the 4th inning. They were actually in the 3rd. We hit a wrong button. It's technology. Okay, we hit the right button. Jim Hanish working up in the booth, keeping score. We're going to the top of the 4th. And we're going back again to the top of the lineup as the Cavs batted around last inning. So it'll be Trevor Wilson, Jackson Jaha, and Garrett Struby. Top of the fourth, 5-1. Cavs scored 4 runs last inning. Palafox still on the mound. There's the throw down to second in the warm-ups. Central Catholic and Clackamas here at Walker Stadium at Lentz Park. Beautiful facility. The Portland Pickles play here. Wilson up for the first time. He grounded out, or flied out to left field, and he walked in the third. Low, ball one. Outside, ball two. Five to one, our score. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rams have 1 run on 3 hits. Cavs 5 runs on 6 hits. Inside, 3-1 the count. High and inside. Lots of times pitchers use that to set up a low and away pitch on the next one. Let's see if that's where Palafox goes. And was low. Ball 4. Wilson with a walk down to first base. Second time he's been on base. He scored last time. This brings up Jackson Jaha. Jaha struck out in the first, struck out in the third. There's a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Palafox looks in. Jaha at the plate. 0-1 the count. The pitch outside, even the count up at 1-1. Wilson down at first. He drew a walk. High and away. Ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss by Jaha. Jaha's already struck out twice. Two and two the count. Set. Oh, that was close. Jaha took that pitch. It was close, but it's a ball. Full count, 3-2. Runner goes. There's a swing and a foul ball. Trevor Wilson was on his way that time. Count is full at 3-2. Nobody out. Leadoff hitter Wilson walked. Jackson Jaha at the plate. Jaha the center fielder. Pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and another foul. Lights are on here at Walker Stadium. Runner goes again. There's a ball hit sharply to the second base. He's going to have to go to first. He does. Moves up the runner. So ground out, 4-3. Wilson moves up. At the plate, number 2, Garrett Strubing. He is the shortstop. Number 2, flied out to right field in the first, singled in the third. Outside, ball 1. So that runner down at second, that's Trevor Wilson. He scored a run in the third. He's now at second in this inning here in the fourth. Strube scored a run in the third. 4 runs for the Cavs that inning. Palafox set. There's a ball hit to right field. Right fielder drifts over, got his glove up, and with the catch, runner's going to head down to third, and in the third. So Strube flies out to right. Again, he flied out to right in the first inning. Wilson moves down to third base. And this is Holm, Nick Holm. Holm, the third baseman. He grounded out. Shortstop to first in the second. He was hit by a pitcher last inning. There's a high pop-up over to the right side of the infield. First baseman underneath it and has it. So Holm popped out to the first baseman. So for Clackamas that time. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. After 3.5, our score here at Walker Stadium, it is Clackamas 5, Central Catholic 1. Bottom of the fourth here, the Rams will go back to the top of their order. It'll be Thomas Ferragiaro, Cade Galen, and Jaden Howlett. I'm sorry. Pick that back up. I'm looking at my scorecard wrong here. It'll actually be Palafox Lou up, followed by Niall Doherty and Duncan Yoder. Five to 1. Palafox, the pitcher, he popped up to the shortstop in the second inning. Rams need some runs. They got 1 last inning. 1 run on 2 hits. They trail in this game 5 to 1. Bottom of the fourth. Mo Myers on the mound for Clackamas. The left-hander. Ball 1. Jesse Palafox seeing if he can help his own cause. Foul down the first baseline. Ball right back, hits the mound up in the air. Palafox got to hurry and doesn't get there. So Palafox first out, a ground out. Niall Doherty due up, the first baseman, number 22. He flied out to center to end the Rams at bat in the second inning outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chased a pitch high and outside. Another foul ball down the first base line. Count stays at 1-2. Another ball foul down the first base line. It's 3 that Doherty has hit down the first base line. The count stays at 1-2. 1 out. Nobody on. There's the pitch. And low. 2-2. And that pitch low. Count is full, 3-2. Niles Doherty. Popped that one up. Shortstop goes back, looks underneath, puts his glove up, 2 away. This will bring up number 21, the left fielder, Duncan Yoder. He struck out in the 3rd. Yoder, the number 8 hitter. Low, ball 1. That pitch, outside corner, even the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Myers has 2 strikeouts. He struck out Anzalotti in the 2nd inning and struck out Yoder in the 3rd. In fact, he struck out Yoder to start the 3rd. There's a ball hit sharply to the second baseman, up with it, over, and the side is retired. Ground out 4-3 for the Rams. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 4, our score is Clackamas 5, Central Catholic 1. Cavaliers will send up to the plate here in the top of the 5th. The pitcher, Mo Myers, then the first baseman, Jason Rademacher, and then the second baseman, Ashton McClanathan. All right, we got a pitching change, a new pitcher for Central Catholic. Armand Latier, who was in right field, moves to the pitcher's mound. Oh, Jaden Jenner has moved to right field. All right, give that to me again. Latier is on the mound now. He moved in from right field. In right field is Jaden Jenner, and he will bat in the lineup for Palafox. Okay, I got it. It's gotten cold here. It's gotten really cold, and it's cold in the press box. I don't want my brain to freeze. Armand Latier is on the mound. Final totals for Palafox. He went 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and 6 hits. and he was 0-2 at the plate. Myers, the pitcher, is up, and he is 2 for 2. He's singled. Of the 6 hits, he's got 2 of them. He singled in both the second and the third inning. We're in the top of the 5th. There's a strike. Latier's first pitch, a strike on the outside corner. Infield all the way back. Big slow curve that time. 1 ball, 1 strike, just missed. There's a ball hit to center field. Back on the ball. This may drop. It does. Base hit. It's going to be at least a double. Runner going to second and stops at second. Meyer with his 3rd hit and 3 at-bats. A double. We got a pinch runner down there. Is that what we have? What's the number on the pinch runner? I thought it was 18. I don't see an 18 either. We'll have to check on that for you. Pinch runner down to second, though, for Myers. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back. That's Rademacher. Rademacher struck out in the second and walked in the third. Squared around the bunt, pulled it back, and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun just about to go down. Lights on here at Walker Stadium. Latier. 1-1 the count on the hitter, throws, and that pitch outside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Inside. Three balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike, runner on second. Nobody out. Rademacher, the hitter. High, ball 4. And down to first goes Rademacher. So runner down at second. That's the pinch runner for Myers. Runner down at first. That's Rademacher on the walk. This is Ashton McClanathan. McClanathan singled in the first. Or in the second, single in the third. He's 2 for 2, just like Myers. Well, actually, Myers now 3 for 3, but McClanahan 2 for 2. One ball, no strikes. Ball thrown back to the pitcher, gets away. Latier goes back behind the mound and gets it. Rams looking to return the double play. We've not had a double play in this game. There's a bunt laid down in front. Going to have to hurry on the throw him to catcher. Down to first. Everybody moves up on the sacrifice bunt. So runner down to third. Rademacher goes down to second. 1 out now. Caden Stevens. Stevens singled in the second. Out on the fielder's choice. Runners on second and third. 1 out. 0-2 the count. Latier got that one in there. Big pitch here for Latier. Head on the hitter, 0-2. And a ball high, 1-2. Runner down to third, trying to break Latier's concentration. Foul ball. Hit the plate, bounce forward. Foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Hit the batter, I'm sorry. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. The pitch, swing and a miss. Latier needed that, and he got it. Infielders move back now. Ferragiaro and Rice both move back. 2 out. Second and third. The hitter is Jake Brady. Brady popped up to the shortstop in the second and popped up to the shortstop in the third. Both of those, by the way, ended innings. Okay, we got a new hitter then. This is Adsit, number 12. He's hitting for Brady. Adsit at the plate, 0-1 the count. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 5th. Cavs lead 5-1. Armand Latier on the mound for the Rams. Runners on second and third, 2 out. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caught the outside corner. Ball hit sharply down to third base in fair territory. Throw over to first. That ball gets by the first baseman. 2 runs are going to score. Fielded cleanly by the third baseman, but not on the throw over to first base. 2 runs score. Let me give you those. Those are, the runner was in for Myers. He scores. Rademacher scores. The runner goes down to second on the error. Did you think it was a foul? Okay, so the umpire did yell fair. 2 runs in, 7-1 now. There's the ball hit deep to right field. Right fielder going back. That's going to be over his head. And it's down right by the wall. That's going to be a stand-up double, and another run scores. That was Wilson, by the way. Wilson with a stand-up double. Gets an RBI. He's down at second. Adds scored on that. So the situation is runner down at second. That's Trevor Wilson. At the plate, Jaha. 8-1 our score. 2 out. Jaha, sharp liner down to the shortstop. Ferraggiaro over to first, and now the side is retired. So ground out 6-3. For the Cavaliers that inning, 3 runs. I'm looking. 2 hits. Yeah, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. All right, after 5.5, our score here is Clackamas 8, Central Catholic 1. Rams due up here in the bottom of the 5th, and they will send to the plate Aiden Rice, Thomas Ferraggiaro, and Cade Galen. A big third inning for the Cavaliers when they scored 4. Big top of the 5th there where they scored 3. The other run came in the top of the 2nd. 8 runs on 8 hits for the Cavs. 1 run on 3 hits for the Rams. Myers still on the mound for the Cavaliers. Thanks for joining us here at Walker Stadium at Lens Park. Mount Hood Conference baseball action. This is the second league game of the season for both these teams, and they played each other last night. Cavaliers won that one 5-4. They lead this one 8-1. Aiden Rice, the number 9 hitter, he has one of those hits for the Rams. He singled in the 3rd. There's another hard hit ball up the middle. Second hit of the game for Rice. So Rice down at first. We'll go back to the top of the order, Ferraggiaro. There's a strike. I'm sorry, ball. Ball 1. Rice down at first. Ferraggiaro at the plate. He has a hit in the game. There's a ball hit deep to center field. Back, center fielder, back, and off the wall. Runner's going to hold up at 3rd. Rice all the way to 3rd. Ferraggiaro off the wall for a double. He's not 2 for 3. Ferraggiaro had flown out in the 1st inning. He had singled in the 3rd, now doubled here in the 5th. Cade Galen up, the left-hander. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Rams got runners down there at second and third. Low, ball 2. Great opportunity here for the Rams, trailing 8-1. There's a ball hit deep to right field. Back all the way and underneath it and caught it. Here comes the runner tagged up. Rice home on the sacrifice fly. So Rice comes home. Ferraggiaro moves down to third. 1 out. And an RBI there for Galen. Jaden Howlett up. He is 0 for 2. Popped out to the second baseman and popped out to the shortstop. Big lead down there at third for Ferraggiaro. Third of the way down the line, trying to distract the pitcher, but the pitcher's a left-hander. Got his back to Ferraggiaro. Three balls, 1 strike to Galen. There's a ball hit a long way foul down the first baseline. Rams getting some good wood on the ball here in the bottom of the 5th. That's a ball that's going to be, shortstop makes a great catch, timed that one perfectly. Ferraggiaro has to go back to third. All right, that'll bring up the catcher, Luke Angelotti. Angelotti is struck out in the second, walked in the third. Want to know the count. Runner down at third. Another ball and shortstop with another diving catch. Wow. Shortstop over there, that is Struby. Struby made a jumping catch and a diving catch. Side is retired. For the Rams, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. After 5, our score is Clackamas 8, Central Catholic 2. Top of the 6th, coming up for the Cavaliers, it'll be Garrett Struby, who made those 2 great catches to end that inning, Nick Holm and Mo Myers. Remember, Myers is 3 for 3 here in this game. Top of the 6th. Latier still on the mound for the Rams. Top of the 6th. Throw down to second. Garrett Strube at the plate. Strube flied out to right field in the first, singled and scored a run in the third, and flied out to right again in the in the fourth. Up here in the top of the 6th. Set. Latier comes. Strike. Outside, even the count up at 1-1. Outfield has moved in a little bit. Struby has 2 fly balls to right field. That out. Oh, caught the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Latier set. That's outside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Set. There's a ball hit sharply to Ferragiaro and bounces off his glove. He tried to pick it up and decided not to take a throw over there, so it'll be an error. E6 will move to the cleanup hitter. This is Nick Holm. Holm grounded out in the second. On in the third. Grounded out to the second baseman in the fourth. Here we are on the top of the sixth. So he is 1 for 3. Runner on first, nobody out. That's a strike. Throw over to first. Wow, just got back. If that throw had been any lower, he'd have had that runner. Outside. Another throw over to first. We turned the lights on in the press box here just to see if it had generated any heat. Low. Count is 2-1. Nick Holm, the hitter. Ancelotti out to the mound to talk to Latier. Not quite sure what they're talking about. 2-1 the count. Runner down at first. Struby on the error. We'll check with the official score. Did we give an error on that last play or a base hit? It's under consideration. Runner goes. There's a ball. High chopper, second base. Going to have to hurry. Over to first. Yes. Moves the runner up. I'm sorry? Oh, okay. They did call that a hit. So we're going to go back and give Struby a hit. He's now moved up to second. Holm out at first. This is Mo Myers, I believe. Let me make sure. It is. And I mentioned Myers is 3 for 3, 2 singles, a double. He scored 3 runs. It's also pitched so far. Three for 3. Good job on the mound. Scored 3 runs. Pretty impressive. Swing and a miss at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Meyer took a big cut that time. Top of the 6th, 8-2. Outside, even the count up, 2-2. Faked the throw down to second. Runner got back. 2-2 the count on Myers. Latier. Set. Inside. Full count, 3-2. Three and two the count, 1 out, runner on second. Top of the 6th, 8-2, Cavs lead. There's a ball foul. Just a little number down the first baseline. High, and that's a walk. Meyer, been up 4 times, been on base 4 times. So runners at first and second. Meyer at first. Strube down at second. The hitter is Jason Rademacher. Struck out in the second, walked in the third, walked in the 5th. High, ball 1. Rademacher 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Has a run scored. Swing and a miss, and a big swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two runners on. Jason Rademacher, Ashton McClanathan on deck. And that's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Top of the 6th, 8-2, Clackamas leads. Another big swing. 2 pitches that were pretty close inside. Rademacher took 2 big chops at him and missed both of them. 2-2 the count. Steps off the mound. Pitch just outside. The count is full, 3-2. The pitch, and that's a strikeout. On a full count, Rademacher took that one. Second time he struck out here in the game, once swinging, once looking. And this is Ashton McClanathan, singled in the second, singled in the third, sacrifice bunt in the fifth. Lautier sets back on the mound. And that's just outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Chopper back to the pitcher. He's going to go over to first. Underhand lobbed it over, and that side's retired. Round out 1-3. For the Cavs that inning. No runs. 1 hit. That was the single that started this all off by Struby. 2 runners left on base. Or no errors, 2 runners left on base. After 5.5, our score here at Walker Stadium at Lentz Park, it is Clackamas 8, Central Catholic 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. And coming up for the Central Catholic Rams here in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Lautier, followed by Jaden Jenner hitting for Halifax when he was... Oh, okay, so we'll back that up. Halifax has re-entered the game, so he will hit in that spot. And then Niall Doherty. We have an unofficial scorer, spotter, whatever. Jim Honish is doing that for us. We'll make him the official one. This is the bottom of the 6th. Fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. Big sweeping curveball that time from Myers. Myers pitching here in the bottom of the 6th. He's gone the distance so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed on the outside. Meyer kind of shook his head a little bit. He wanted that. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter this inning, Lautier. He has a hit in this game. He has a single in the second. Chopped foul down the third baseline. There's a foul ball down the first baseline. There's a ball hit to center field. Jackson Jaha back on the ball underneath it. The batter's retired. Jaha's done a good job out there in center field. Had some good catches, made a good throw to cut up a runner from advancing. So Jesse Palafox back up. Inside, he popped out to the shortstop and grounded out to the shortstop in the second and fourth innings. He's 0 for 2. First pitch a ball. This pitch from Myers. That's outside 2. Ball 2. There's another ball hit to center field. Jaha back on the ball in front of the warning track and comes up with it. Actually, there's not a warning track, but if there was one, that's about where it would be. So Jaha's retired both hitters on deep balls to center field. This will bring up Niall Doherty. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to Jaha in the second and popped out to the shortstop in the fourth. Bottom of the sixth, 8-2 our score. Myers, the left-hander, has gone distance, but those two last outs were hit pretty hard to center field. There's a ball hit deep to left field, back on the ball, underneath it, and with the catch. That was Jake Brady with the catch. All three balls hit hard, all three outs. For the Rams, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 6, our score here at Walker Stadium at Lentz Park, it is Clackamas 8, Central Catholic 2. All right, we're headed to the top of the 7th, due up 4, the Clackamas Cavaliers. It'd be the number 8 hitter, Caden Stevens, followed by Jake Brady, and then we'll go back to the top of the lineup, Trevor Wilson. Armand Latier still on the mound for Central Catholic. One more at bat left here for the Rams. Caden Stevens, he's the right fielder in the box. Latier set. Stevens struck out the last time he was up in the 5th. And fouled that one back. The ball is 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. First hitter here in the top of the 7th. Inside. 1-1. Way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Stevens, left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, even the count up 2-2. A swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second time that Stevens has struck out. He struck out in the fifth, and strikes out here in the seventh. That brings up Jake Brady, the number 9 hitter. Brady, the left fielder. Brady has popped out, flied out. There's a strike right down the middle. 1-1 the count. That ball fouled down third baseline. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. All right. Brady hit by a pitch. Looked to me, was it hitting the ankle? Hitting the ankle. So down to first base, hit by a pitch. That's going to bring up Trevor Wilson. Wilson flied out in the first, walked in the third, walked in the fourth, and doubled in the fifth. He's 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Scored a run at the plate here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, runner down at first. That's Jake Brady. Ball hit up the middle and past the center fielder, rolls down almost to the wall. There's the throw coming in. Runner holds up at third, another double for Trevor Wilson. Wilson with a double. Jake Brady moves to third. He was hit by the pitch and he moved to third on that double. So now runners at second and third, 1 out. This is Jackson Jaha. Jackson Jaha is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. That was the 10th hit of the game for the Cavaliers. 8 runs, 10 hits. Jaha swing and a miss. Rams 2 runs on 5 hits. Jaha slices it between the first baseman and second baseman. That might score 2. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw and cut off. A single for Jaha. Its first hit of the game gets him 2 RBIs. Ten to 2. Great job of hitting that time by Jaha. He's 1 for 5 now in the game, but a big hit right between first and second, 2 RBIs. Jaha down at first. Garrett Struby pops it up to right field. On the run, gonna drop. It does drop. Jaha has to hold up, and he gets down to second. Struby with a single. And that's his third hit of the game. Strube has 3 singles. So Strube 3 for 5. He's down at first now. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Nick Holm, the hitter. Another ball way down, fouled down the right field line. Last night's game was 5-4. Clackamas with the win. Tonight it's 10-2. Cavs with the lead. Top of the 7th. 2 on, 1 out. 0-1 the count on the hitter, Nick Holm. Hits that ball. That's in play in right field. Underneath it and the catch. Runners hold up. And so this will bring up Myers. I mentioned what he's done so far. Myers has 3 hits, scored 3 runs. The other time up, he walked, so he's 3 for 3 with a walk. 3 runs scored. Pitched 6 innings, giving up 2 runs, 5 hits. At the plate, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 10-2. Sharp hit ball, fielded backhand to throw over to first and dropped. Throw was in the dirt, tried for the scoop, dropped it. Going to move Jaha up to third base, going to move Strube up to second. Myers down to first. He's been on base 5 times. So at the plate, believe this is Rademacher. It is, and he pulled that foul on the ground down the third baseline. Rademacher he's struck out twice, walked twice. In the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are loaded, 2 out. And that's a strike. He swung at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss and struck him out. Rademacher, 5 plate appearances, 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. So in that inning, for Clackamas, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base. The Cavs tonight have left 11 runners on base in spite of the 10 runs that they have. There's been a lot of activity out there. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Last time at bat for Central Catholic. It'll be Duncan Yoder, followed by Aiden Rice, and then Thomas Ferragiaro. New pitcher, right?
Yes.
New pitcher for right, what's the number here? 22. Jackner. Let's see. Number 22, Matthew Tacheny, right? Junior, 6'3". Boy, he looks big out there on the mound too. So Myers goes 5. He was on the base 5 times, scored 3 runs, pitched 6 innings, gave up two runs and 5 hits. What a night for him. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Next Thursday afternoon, 3:45, will feature the Central Catholic Rams softball team. They'll be playing Nelson. Uh-oh. Are the lights here on a timer? The lights just went out. Obviously, you can see that through the camera because there's nothing out there. Lights on the scoreboard are still on, so it has to be just the light standards, the power poles. Well, let's see how long it takes before we get an official ruling here. Again, for Clackamas, 10 runs, 12 hits, 11 men left on base. Right now, for Central Catholic, 2 runs, 5 hits, and they've left 4 runners on base. You can see there in our picture, everything is black except for the scoreboard out there. Now, there's not a power outage because scoreboard's on, the lights on the street outside are on. Wonder if there's somebody here who can turn these on. They must be on a timer. I know a lot of the other schools that we do have timers on their thing, and if you exceed that time, they just shut off. What is it, 8:30 now? So we've been playing for 2 hours.
Oh, no, excuse me. It's out. 90-second clock. Eagle eye. I'll tell them. I'll tell them, Steve.
Does it look like any activity down there? Okay. Where we stand right now is we're in the bottom of the 7th, 10-2. Clackamas leads Central Catholic. The first hitter was headed up to the plate for the Rams. That was Duncan Yoder that was due up, Aiden Rice, and then Thomas Ferraggiaro. Well, it doesn't look to me like anybody's leaving. So if they can't get the lights back on, this game will just be postponed for the bottom of the 7th? Oh. Right, that's right. Official game is 5 innings. At the end of 5, it was 8-2. We're waiting for some kind of word from somebody who's official. That's the umpire's call, isn't it, on the... Oh, coach, coach, coach is the general manager. Coach Barkus is the general manager of the Pickles, who play here. Right. Well, stick with us. We should have a decision here in just a minute or two about what we're going to do here. Maybe everybody could hold their phone up like they do at a rock concert. Right. Yeah, most of the ballparks have something like that. When it's on a battery power pack, and when the lights go out, it comes on at least so people can see how to exit the place. But like I said, the other lights seem to be on. The scoreboard light is on, and we're here in the press box, and our lights are on. The PA equipment is not on, right? So the umpires couldn't come up here and make an announcement. Clackamas had just made a pitching change. They had a new pitcher came out. He had just warmed up. Now I'm not sure what they would do with that. What are we going to do, Ryan? We just going to wait until somebody makes a decision on the field? We'll just have our picture of the scoreboard up until then. All right, Jim Honish is going to go down and check for us, so what we can find out.
Ryan, it's over.
All right, we just got the official word. The game is over. So we'll have to let you know. You can check it online as to what the final score is and what the final inning count is. But the official word now is that the game is over. So that's the story here tonight. The score on the scoreboard, as you can see, it was headed to the bottom of the seventh. Clackamas leads this one 10-2. If they decide to play the bottom of the seventh, they'll have to do it on another time, not tonight. Also, they could revert back to the fifth inning and declare this an official game. The score at the end of 5, it was Clackamas 8, Central Catholic 2. So we'll try to update you on that. Again, I want to remind you we're Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. You'll find our list of upcoming events and our schedule. Next Thursday afternoon at 3:45, it's softball. That will be Central Catholic and Nelson. Softball is at Delta Park. It'll be at East Delta Park at the softball fields there. So people want to thank the both head coaches, both schools, the head coaches for Central Catholic and Clackamas for talking to us and getting us information. Our crew tonight, our unofficial crew, Jim Honish, who went and got the information, been spotting for us, our director, Alva Myers, our producer, Ryan Johnson. So join us next Thursday for that. I'm Dave Hall in a score that I'm not sure is the final score in this game, but we're certainly not going to play anymore tonight. It is Clackamas 10, Central Catholic 2. Good night, everybody.